Good morning, Valhalla.
Ya cha cha cha, chi 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 chi, choo 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 choo.
Choo choo choo.
Choo choo. What the fuck is choo choo choo? We're not Timmy the train.
I don't know.
For those that are holy shit. For those that are just catching audio right now, it's no coincidence that Loki is sounding like Bane from The Dark Knight Rises because he has a mask on.
You live in the darkness. I was born to it. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? Good morning. Greetings.
Dave Bob had a rockin' skull in case you missed that.
That was
awesome.
fantastic. Yeah. That was
morning,
good,
everybody.
Dave Bob. And hell no, I got no makeup on, so I am not flashing my camera. It would scare the hell out of everyone. So the monster is me.
Put your mask on like I did.
Wow.
You're not a monster. You're Morticia. Give me
Mm.
just a second and let me
Morticia looking good in red.
pull this up. Yeah,
Yes.
redhead. Not bad.
Not bad at all. I was like, Morticia, get it.
Are y'all talking about the morning memes that we're about to get into? Oh, here we go.
What?
Damn.
Frankencock.
Yeah.
Frankencock.
So-
Fresh
That's right.
Frankie.
Frankencock, so AKA John Bobbitt. I don't know how many of you all got that reference.
I
but
cannot
for
with
those-
you. Stop.
For those of you that know, you
I
know.
wish I hadn't have got it.
Right. We know. When you know, y'all. Oof.
You know.
Well, it could have been
Oof.
worse. Originally, the idea was yesterday you were going to be Vespa, the daughter of King Roland, running right past the altar, down the ramp, and out the door.
I am a druidish princess, y'all. Hell yeah. She's a spirit
Guess
animal.
what?
I love Vespa.
This
I'll
guy
take it.
was going to be Lone Star over here. This guy,
Had I known, I'd have dressed for the
I can
occasion.
see it.
Dave Bob would have been Barf.
Today, I'm just
I can live with that. I can live with that.
I'm my own best friend. Today, I'm just
Oh my
asshole,
God.
major asshole.
I'm a cam, half chicken, half man. I'm my own rooster motherfucker.
Oh, wait,
I'm-
Loki, does that leave you as Darth Helmet? Oh, God.
That
didn't
was the
wanna-
plan.
You didn't want to
Yes.
be President Scrooge?
No.
No. All right, we'll go back to the
It was
golf
either,
course.
it was
Work
either
on your putts.
dark helmet or yogurt. Just plain
Yeah.
old
Plain
yogurt.
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 God.
All
Yogurt.
right.
Merchandising.
It's the Schwartz.
Merchandising.
Where the
search
real
for
money
more
from the movie is made.
Oh,
and we'll
shit.
see how that goes.
He had to promise. He had to promise Lucas that he would not have any merchandise.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Weekend Review with Xeropium, the alien, the crazy alien, the Lady Arwyn Avalon. Good morning, Arwyn.
Good morning, y'all.
And the Warcock, your Rooster Dave Bob. Good morning. We got a whole bunch of people here hanging out with us this morning. We've got Man Squatch. Good morning. We've got Snorter Poops Cooper, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Good morning, my friend. We've got David Glenn. We've got Penny. What's up, Penny? Big hugs to Penny. We've got Gun Bunny and Shockwave. Good morning, Gun Bunny. Hopefully you guys are doing well, kicking butt, taking names, chewing bubblegum, and you got plenty of bubblegum.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Gun Bunny. We have got Darth Soy Walker. Darth Soy Walker. Good morning.
All
My
right.
friend, Longest Parsec, what's going on, brother? We have got me and my monkey. What's up, monkey? He's the monkey. We ain't got nobody over on Rumble yet. If anybody's over on Rumble, give us a shout because there ain't nobody there yet. The Mad Doctor, a Dega Outlaw, perfect for every Friday the 13th, Halloween, or if you just want to read a cool damn book, Dega's the man. Good morning to Dega.
Good morning.
We got BH Samurai. What's up, Samurai? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Jill Powers, the River Daughter. Good morning, Jill. Hopefully you're doing great. The newly wrenched Jill Powers, the River Daughter. Good morning. If it's good enough for Culture Casino, it's good enough for both.
That's right.
Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. Dude, I saw a mini man at the grocery store yesterday that had the license plate was WAREGLE. And I was like, War Eagle. Couldn't help but think of you, brother. Daryl the Derelict Greetings Program. How are you? Good morning, my friend. Waking neighbors with Southern Viking this morning. Good morning. So many awesome people. Thank you guys so very much for being here, for hanging out with us. Sagadorf 9. Hello, my freaky darlings.
Oh my God, I see you. I freaking love that movie. Oh my God. Yes. Hello, my freaky darlings. So good.
Margany Draws, what's up? We've got, hold on. Wait.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Hell, fam. Wonderful Friday. Be live. Everyone else, love y'all. That's gonna get me in trouble one day.
What the hell was that?
That was Machini's theme song. Drop your
song.
panties right. Right now. Drop your panties.
No, we
Project
don't need
Cambrian.
any more of that.
What is up, Project Cambrian? Puddle Jumper in the house. What's up, brother? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Dave Bob with a 56-month member chat. What is up, Dave Bob? Why did YouTube keep asking me to join this channel? I've been a member since day one. You have. You were in the very first live stream I ever did. You were there before that when I was just putting out videos.
You'd think it would remember. You'd think it would remember.
OG.
Oh,
The OG Valhalla. Pat asked, what's up, brother? Trying to get everybody. Man Squatch, we're going to show you some really cool shit from Man Squatch here in just a minute. I just want to make sure I got everybody. Good morning. How you doing? Soul Assassin, good morning. I think we got everybody. No, we got Callahan. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th.
Callahan.
Brother.
yes.
Callahan.
Best day of the year, y'all.
That's right. That's right. I was saying in the back, Eris and I got married on Friday the 13th. So, big one
So
for
good.
us. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up without showing all my messages and bullshit. Okay. All right, let's go. Okay.
Well, all right.
All right. Got some cool stuff from Man Squatch this morning. Boom! What is up?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ready to take it down. Yeah.
In that black leather jacket.
Warrior.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
nice.
kinda
The sword.
on how that acronym got sent back in time.
Mm. He's a modern day Viking with a rustic ship.
He takes his Vikings seriously, Dave Bob. That's what it is.
Oh Jesus!
Wow, yeah.
Holy crap!
Cod piece, Bubba.
So he's a
Woo!
he's Scottish. He's Scottish. He's a
I
Scottish
mean,
cock.
those hatches or what axes are so damn heavy they're being held up by his codpiece, y'all.
Like
My God,
my.
Dave Bob.
what lovely pecs and nipples you have, Dave.
Comment on my very shapely nipples.
It looks cold where you're at, Dave Bob.
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
I'm a man
I
cock.
love it.
Half man, half cock. I'm my own best rooster.
My God, if I saw that screeching, at me out of the midst of the highlands, I'd be terrified. I love it.
Holy cats.
Arwen.
Oh, it's
My,
just
my.
me on a Tuesday afternoon.
Is that your gummy stick you got in your hand there?
Oh, yes, it is. I got my
Smudge.
kitty at my feet. I'm ready. My wine.
You've also got a
Smudge has warped into a tiger.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
you've got a bucket of wine on the floor and a little tiny cat crawling up on the couch there.
Yes.
Why am I like I'm hearing and picturing Judge Smudge eat him.
Or
Eat
be
him.
like,
Mm.
Ramses, for the love of God, stop biting my head. I still have another hour left to sleep. Would probably be more accurate, but
Cat's gonna do what cat's
Yeah.
gonna do.
oh, and I dress like that every day, y'all. It's just so comfortable.
She's dressed like that right now.
Oh
She
yeah.
doesn't have any
Oh,
makeup on.
absolutely. Yes. I love it. This is
Holy
my
shit.
favorite. This
Blame
is my
Canada.
favorite.
Blame
Yeah.
Canada.
I love this so much.
Wow.
All of these are like capturing spirits. This is great. This is great.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Got all the
This-
points right and everything.
Yeah, this
Jeez.
Zeno ain't playing.
He ain't
There's
playing.
blood. There's blood just dripping.
That
from
was,
everywhere.
Yeah, that was
Love
cherry
it.
flavored maple syrup that I had before showtime there. And it was, man, it just makes your mouth water. And every other appendage on my body, apparently. That's awesome. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Lone Star's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I got space buns. Y'all, I got space buns.
Holy shizzle.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I like them hoop earrings.
Those are big hoops.
Oh shit! I used to wear stuff like that all the time back in the day, about that big. And people would say, "Why are your earrings so big?" And then one day I just got sick of it, and I said, "Well, because that's how I train small animals to jump through hoops." And they just thought that was great, so people left me the fuck alone about my big ass hoop earrings. I love them. Absolutely.
That's wonderful. Oh,
That tracks.
Yes.
wait.
Combing the desert.
Dave Bob, do you want to say it or do you want me to say it again?
Found anything yet?
We ain't found shit. I wanted to say that together with Dave Bob, but the timing wasn't going to work out.
Oh, God, and
They
who-
got the shit in there.
Holy
Wasn't that
crap.
Chris Tucker? Wasn't Chris Tucker one of the ones that ate
No,
shit?
it was.
no,
it,
who
was
no,
it?
it was
That was
Tuvok.
Adam Russ.
Tupac. Okay, I knew it was somebody that. We
That
watched
guy
it a lot.
all the weird voice noises on
Yep. Chris Tucker, he would have been like, what, 8 years old?
Oh well, that's true. That's true. That's
Actually,
true.
no, he was probably a little bit older. But yeah, that was Tuvok.
Freaking
way back when.
Tupac. Oh my
Yep.
God.
Oh yeah.
Skull swords.
Dude, I don't know if or can we can do it, but we got to get those rings made.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We
That would
definitely
be-
need to do that.
Do that
I'll
every
get
Friday
the.
morning.
I'll get
Come out,
the.
like-
I'll get the dark side. You can get Lone Star's ring, and I'll get the snake ring that Dark.
Why do I get Lone Star's ring? Because good is dumb.
Because blue is dumb.
I was just thinking we should all get
It
rings.
came out of
and
a Cracker-Jack box.
then- we should all get rings like that. So every Friday morning we can just Captain Planet ourselves into the intro here and just do whatever. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Man Squatch. And speaking of thank yous, Six, what is up, Six? Six throws out a
Morty.
$10 super sticker, and it's a Shiba Inu holding the heart, hugging it, squeezing it. So cute.
Yay.
Thank you very much, Six, for the $10 super sticker. You are absolutely amazing, right there, along with Machini, who sent the $5 super chat. God help me, I'm like super sticker, Rumble rant, super chat. Thank you, both of you, so very much. I got two for you. First one is for Six because, well, Six is great, and Six, you gotta show Six the toxic femininity. So, Skull. And of course, this one's from Machini, a little Friday the 13th. Skull. That's how Machini gets his girls to do his intros in the
I
morning.
find that oddly stimulating.
Oh my god, dude, I laughed my ass off. That's the only part of that movie that I thought was funny. Was when those girls run up to him. They're like, "Do you want to smoke some pot and have some premarital sex?" And he's like, "Dirty, rotten bitches." Like, just
How
get that
many-
look.
How many I know we've probably talked about this before, but how many swings of the sleeping bag did they had to cut out of that to bring the rating back down?
I have no idea. I know there was two versions. There was a version where they kept their shirts on, and there's a version where they take their shirts off. I saw the version where they take their shirts off. So I guess I saw the like extended edition or director's cut or whatever it is.
Yeah, baby.
The booby cut.
Yeah.
So
Booby
the
cut.
booby
The booby cut. Booby cut. There's some movies. Boobies.
My titties, yeah.
Movies. Oh my god. Before I get to this next thing, I was like 12. I can't remember how the hell old I was. Like 11 or 12, something. Whenever the hell True Lies came out.
94. So,
It was 94. So I was 14 or 15, maybe. 14, something like that. We were watching at a friend's house, and there's that scene where Eliza Dushku's on that thing, that transport, whatever.
Mhm.
And my friend's mom was there watching it with us, and his dad walked in. He was like, "Don't hurt that little twat!" And oh my god, dude!
Oh
Oh my god! My friend's mom started beating the shit out of him, and I was like, "Oh damn!" He
I
drank
thought-
a lot. He was like, "Oh, this is the guy that fell off the roof, and like beer can came out of the bush like Excalibur."
I thought maybe
But you
your
didn't hear
parents
that
were
one?
gonna- No. I thought maybe your parents were going to walk in during the Jamie Lee Curtis strip tease scene.
No, no. So Arwen, he decided, my friend's dad decided he's gonna take care of the roof all on his own. He's gonna like tear everything off and replace the roof all on his own. And he was gonna get my two friends to help him, his two boys. And they were like, "Eat it, old man. You can do it yourself." And I was like, "Damn, dude, that's kind of, So he'd be up there, banging away.
Yeah.
We're sitting there watching something, and we hear doom, 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 doom.
Oh my
doom.
god.
And we
no.
see him come off of the awning of the house
Oh.
and land in the bushes, and we run outside. Oh my God, you all right? And his beer can comes up out of the bush like Excalibur coming out of the lake. And he's like, "I'm okay. I didn't spill anything." And you're like, "Oh my God."
How old is?
So,
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
what? But and father like son, years later, my friend is in this horrible car accident. He had been drinking and may have been taking a lot of pills. But he
Oh,
gets in this horrible
God.
car accident, loses control of his Mustang, flips it over a van and into a house. But in the middle of all that, he gets ejected out of the vehicle, goes through the awning of the neighbor's house, and lands in some bushes. And when the cops find him, he's laying there like this with his hand over his beer.
Oh my god.
And that's how they found him. And I'm like, "Yep,
That's
yep, like father, like son." Anyway,
they
Let's
was
get-
protected that day. God.
and Lester San Jose, the skeptic tank, has become a member of Loki's army. Thank you so very much, Lester San Jose, the skeptic tank. Dude, that is very, very much appreciated. How very, very generous of you. And we're going to send out the Rohirrim to welcome
Yes.
you into the halls of Valhalla. I'll make sure I get it right this time, since I've been getting it wrong every time I've clicked the damn button, because they all look the same. This is just for you, brother. Skull. And yes, he who is worthy shall wield this beer. One beer, one king. That's right. Okay, so yesterday, Mel Brooks shocked the world by releasing a trailer for Spaceballs 2.
Love that crawl.
The Schwartz Awakens. Oh, dude, the crawl was so epic.
That crawl was awesome. That I was thinking, man, how long is this gonna go on for? I don't really care. I'm just loving every second of it.
If he stays true to the Mel Brooks we all know he is, we all love him to be, he will break some damn brains.
I think
People cannot handle him today, and I will live
No.
for every minute of it.
You know what?
because
That's
we
fine.
know.
That's
Yeah.
totally fine. Because I was thinking about this not all night, but
Is he
when
100 yet?
he's
It's
getting
close.
there. He's getting there. So I'm just thinking, let's hope we get this movie done before it's too late. You know, but I was thinking after I saw the trailer, my only thought about this whole thing was if Mel Brooks can do what Mel Brooks wants to do, and they
Yes.
let him do what he wants to do, we've got nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
I think just from the scroll, I think that's what we're gonna get. So I'm gonna mute this because God help me. They'll be like, oh my God, 38 years ago there was only one Star Wars trilogy, but since then there has been a prequel trilogy, a sequel trilogy, a sequel to the prequel, a prequel to the sequel, countless TV spinoffs, a movie spinoff of a TV spinoff, which is both a prequel and a sequel. Not to mention 2 Dunes, 7 Jurassic Parks, 2 Avatars plus 3 upcoming Avatars, making 5 Avatars, 36 MCU movies with 2 different Robert Downey Jr.'s, DCU attempt number 1, DCU attempt number 2, an animated Lion King, a live action animated Lion King, a live action animated Lion King prequel, 8 Harry Potter movies, a TV series remaking the same 8 Harry Potter movies, a whole streaming service of Star Trek, 7 Alien movies, 2 of which were also Predator movies, not to be mistaken for the Predator movies that are not also Alien movies. 1 Prometheus, which is kind of an Alien movie, but it's not. 4 Beatles movies, ew, and Oppenheimer. That is a lot of shit.
And
We
I
love you,
loved
Mel
every
Brooks.
second of it.
Yes, we love you.
I
Mel
just-
Brooks.
I just loved how he was sitting there at the end. Spoiler alert. He's like, we finally decided we listened to what the fans want, but instead we're going to do this.
That's exactly what got me.
Until
Spaceballs,
now.
only been 1 Spaceballs until now. Let's see what he says here.
You already know those sweatshirts are being marketed. They're going to be out there.
Oh, hell yeah. And I want one.
After 40
The
years,
sweatshirt.
we asked, what do the fans want? But instead, we're making this movie.
And that's exactly what Star Wars did.
Yep.
What do the fans want? Fuck them. We're going to make this movie instead. They're all
This-
man babies.
The search for more money. It was real all along. It just took 38 years to get here.
Hey, remember this, because I absolutely hate talking about this and I never bring it up. Star Wars is a kid's show about space wizards, where now they show raping people by Imperial stormtroopers. Thank
Ugh.
you. I'll be here all week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Disney cares, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
And I know the late great John Candy cannot reprise his role, but please tell me we're gonna get the originals, at least for Vespa and Lone Star, please.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
know Lone Star's in. I know that Rick Moranis
Yes.
is back.
Oh my God!
He's
Of course.
back.
After 30 years, the
Of
only
course.
thing that could get him to come back was Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
Yes.
He retired. He said he wasn't going to make any more movies.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, I
30
think
years he's been gone because he's been
Yeah.
taking care of his kids because he lost
Well,
his wife.
Yeah.
God bless
God
Rick
bless.
Moranis.
You
He
know,
lost his wife. He left Hollywood, and now he's going to come back for the first
Shout
time. in
out.
30 years.
shout out to Rick Moranis, Canadian
Yes.
legend and national treasure.
We
You just
Born
had to make
probably-
it political. You just had to make it political. You just had to do that. You couldn't help yourself. It has to be about Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Suck every inch of my balls.
You just had to make it about Canada, folks. Of
I
course
didn't
you
have to make. Hey, I'm not the one who flashed the Canadian Xeno on the memes this morning either.
Thank you, Canadian Spider-Man.
Oh.
USA. Anyway,
All right. Well, my train of thought is gone. There it goes.
of course it
I'm
is.
done.
That's what I do. That's
He's
what I do
squirrel.
best.
He's squirreled.
Squirrel brains.
Yeah, I'm excited for this, and I hope it is pure Mel Brooks. I really do.
The Schwartz Awakens.
Oh,
I love how
yes.
Schwartz is trademark too. I gotta love that.
It is. Every little damn
I don't know how
detail.
you can. I don't know how you can trademark something like that. That word's been around forever.
I think it's a joke and that it's all about making money. So we got the Schwartz. Now we get to trademark the Schwartz. I think
Yeah.
at least that's the way I take it. Oh
It's really
my
nice
gosh.
how they got the damage on Darth Helmet's helmet.
Oh, Darth
so,
Helmet,
hey,
we love you.
Continuity points there.
So
Ludicrous speed.
right now, the big thing is Bill Pullman's son. So Bill Pullman is coming back as Lone Star
Okay.
or King Lone Star or whatever. Maybe he'll do the whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combination lock. Now, maybe it's something about it being a druidish king that like melts your brain. Hopefully, they make fun of that. But his son, Bill Pullman's son, will be playing his son
I love it.
in Spaceballs 2.
This is family now, y'all. This is Lone Star's actual son's going to be playing with Lone Star's son.
That's gonna be great.
This is family.
do we know? I mean, obviously, like Arwen said, we can't get John Candy back, so there's
Yeah.
going to be a void there.
There
we're
are
not getting.
rumors. They're
we're-
not good rumors. You can
Yeah.
you can look him up. The comedian
We're-
that may be coming in to play his son. That's not confirmed yet, but I hope it's not true. This guy's just like
Yeah, we're
not John Candy.
No, we're not getting Joan Rivers back, obviously,
No.
either.
Yeah, that's
do
true.
we know if Daphne is coming back for this one? Princess Vespa?
Nothing confirmed yet.
No.
I hope
Oh,
so.
she
I really hope so.
is. She made that role. She just made that. She was annoying and adorable all in the same space. Not very many women can do that. But she pulled it off for this role, and I love it.
Will Dot have a replacement called Xerox? Will we get a Xerox
Maybe.
robot replacing Dot?
Maybe.
But what does that have to do with Dot? Because it's a dot matrix.
Dot Matrix. Is Tim Russ coming back? You know what? I was thinking, I hope he does for at
He
least
better.
a little something.
Yeah.
Just a little something.
How many times do I have to tell you we ain't found shit?
You know, I would laugh my
Too
ass
much.
off if since when they were sent down to the desert and then all of a sudden they just cut back, you know, to the ship and they're there on the desert all these years later, still combing the desert because Darth Helmet forgot to tell him to get back on the ship.
Never rescinded the order.
Tim Russ does have the white hair to be like, you know,
Yeah.
That would be great.
we still ain't found
Still-
shit.
We've combed the entire planet 20 times
like-
over. We ain't found
and-
shit.
And their afro pick has been worn down to like little tiny
Run
nubs.
The potential for this movie to just be a fucking laugh fest
Yeah.
is off the charts, and I am living for it. Please make a movie just for fun, for one somebody.
All
I
it
hope
has to
so. I hope he comes back. I really do.
Please.
My question
Yes.
is, given the scope and the overall change of direction we've seen over the past almost 3 to 4 decades now, is man, how much shit are they going to rip on in this one?
Though
I'm
they are
excited.
spoiled with
I'm excited.
material.
That's what that
Spoiled.
entire crawl is about.
Mm-hmm.
Is
It's all going to be in there.
all the shit they get to make fun of because
Oh my God, they're going to be having a big lightsaber scene. You're going to see, like, you know, Blue and the Raptors running by in the background, and then Predator and Alien fighting over here. Oh, please, for the love of God, do it. Do it.
Damn it! I hate it when I get my Schwartz twisted. Okay, maybe if I put my leg up on your there's so much shit we can quote
Oh
from
my
this movie.
God.
You've all seen it. If you haven't seen Spaceballs, go on, watch it right now. We'll wait. Seriously, what are you waiting
Spoiler:
for?
the good guys
It's so
win.
good. Yeah.
But yes, we
Even
are
though good is dumb.
desperate. We are in desperate need of good comedy. We can laugh our
Yeah.
asses off to.
Yeah.
Just
It's
good
due.
popcorn
It's due time.
movies, y'all. We
Who
need
did I see?
popcorn movies again.
Someone said they were watching it last night. Who's the husband of Riding Raven?
Oh
TDS
God,
something.
yes, I see him.
TDS something. I can't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had
Man.
never seen it and said he tried to watch it yesterday and he couldn't get through it. He stopped it halfway through. I was like, not my kind of movie. I was like,
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. It might
Yeah.
be something that you just had to experience or grow up experiencing. Or
I think it's a cultural phenomenon.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's one of those things where because of all the humor at the time, we got it. You either get it
Yeah.
or you don't, and there's no shame in that. That's cool. Not this movie's not for everyone, but for those that it is for, we fucking eat it for lunch.
We get you. We get you.
Yeah, we get you, Mel Brooks. We get you, and that's
Well,
cool.
it was that thing he was doing it way back when, and he wants to do it again now. And when the time came to make Spaceballs, he was thinking, well, what genre haven't I made fun of yet? I guess that would be space. Let's do a space movie. He had already done horror and westerns and everything else in between. So,
Yeah,
man, here we go. We're hopping on the train for another ride.
yeah.
good morning, Ginger. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Classic. What is up, everybody? Project Cambrian. And thank Mel Brooks, absolute legend, proven comedy genius. In his too old to give a shit and get off my lawn phase, this is going to be potentially great. I'm actually excited. Yes, so am I.
Yep.
The good thing
Come on.
about Brooks is that he's got the chops and he's got the not power. What's the word I'm looking for? The influence. He has the influence. He's laid all that groundwork. He's been in Hollywood for thousands of years. At his heyday, I mean, everybody knew and loved Mel Brooks.
Mhm.
So, yeah, he's got all that oomph behind him. And you're right. He said, I don't give two shits. And there is something about that today, even for the most just insistently, no, we got to do a message. We got to do a message. They have to respect that.
Well, he's 98 years old. Let's hope
Yeah.
he hangs around for another 2 years.
So he's gonna be 100 by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, mad
I
respect.
hope they record his lines just in case.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I already recorded Loki. I recorded him 20 years ago.
I was
knew
just
this movie was
thinking,
gonna
knowing
be
Mel
great.
Brooks, he's got that ace in the hole.
Yes, absolute legend. Absolute
Mhm.
freaking legend. I want this to be good. I wanna laugh my ass off. I want this to be like absolute legend comedy.
Go.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I want him to make fun of WB. I want him to make fun of Marvel. I want him to make fun of DC. I want him to make fun of CW. I just make fun of Disney, Star Wars, Star Trek, all of it. Make fun of all of it and let us laugh
Put it-
our ass off at how dumb that
Mhm.
shit is.
Just put it all on the chopping block and have your way with it. We will eat it
Hey,
up.
if he hits half the stuff that's in that crawl, it's going to be fabulous.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh
And the
yeah.
magic about Mel Brooks is that he'll just roast everyone for filth, but he's roasting himself just as much right beside them. Because he's like, hey, this is humor. Let's not take this all so seriously.
That's the thing people don't get anymore. They can't laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
really.
he does it, and it's so good.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. Yes, we all want to see Mel Brooks. Yes, we all want to see Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. I can't wait. He's never done a follow-up movie, has he?
Mm-mm.
He's
No.
never
Not-
done a sequel.
No.
I don't think so. No.
Not that I can think of
Because
ever.
History of the World Part 2 was a joke just to end that movie. He had no intention, to my understanding, of actually making one.
Wonder if it's not
Yeah,
still
that
blaming
was,
people.
that was just the name of the title of the film.
Yeah.
So until then, we salute you.
Okay, so I'm sure you've heard, and I'm going to look down at Arwen here when I'm saying this.
Okay.
I'm sure you have heard the phrase Gooner gamers, Gooner games,
Yes.
Gooner whatever.
I
Right.
have indeed, yes.
Okay, what is
can I-
your definition? What?
If you're gonna answer this, go ahead. Because I was gonna ask, what the fuck does Gooner mean?
Oh,
what
we're going to
kinda-
get into that.
The,
What
defi-
kind of-
the
what kind of
definition as
lame-ass-
they mean it?
Well, no. What do you take from how it is used against gamers? What is
Okay,
it?
from what I understand, if somebody comes out and says, "Oh, this is just a Gooner Fest, Gooner Gate for Gooners," what they are saying is that the game is explicitly sexual, whether in appearance or content, and guys are interested in this game only to get off on the game because they can't get real women, and they're usually associated with incels and being stuck in somebody's basement. That, from context of everybody complaining about Goonergate and me piecing it together, that is what they mean that's the context they're using in it.
Zero.
Wow.
Anything to add to that?
Because I'd never heard it
Bob.
before until all of the rants.
The left
I
can't.
just-
No,
I
that
just-
can't mean.
I
Yeah,
I
means
just
the left
think-
can't meme.
just think the whole thing is silly. I mean, what a phrase, Gooners. My God,
Right.
what kind of horrible lack of complete dialect are we teaching people now? They're just so fucking stupid. Okay,
Yeah.
here it is, plain and simple. If I want to mod Skyrim, which I do, to have my Nordic babes look like babes who can kick a lot of ass at the same time, I'm damn well gonna do it. Damn, done. It's done. At the same time, if I want to make my Nordic friggin' brute men look badass and kick ass and take names, boom, done. I'm gonna do it. Do I want them to look good? Oh hell yeah. Do I want to play as a butt fucking ugly goblin creature that I can find 6 feet down the street complaining to a manager at Starbucks? No, I don't need that shit. If there is a crime out there for playing good looking characters, whether they are male or female or whatever, I don't give two loads of whale shit. Do whatever you got to do. Because for those people out there that are complaining that it's just sexualized, well, you know what? I'm sorry. You're not as attractive as the avatars I'm playing as. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. So let me break down. This is from a journalist. Okay. This is the description of a Gooner gamer or a Gooner game. Either way,
Okay.
from a journalist. Okay.
A journalist.
Let's see. A game that focuses heavily on elements or characters, often to the point of being considered excessive or gratuitous.
Yes.
Can also apply to individuals who are particularly drawn to such games. That sounds like a gamer to me, but whatever. Gooner games often feature characters with exaggerated or idealized features or storylines that emphasize romance. Okay, that sounds like every other game.
Romance. What the hell's wrong with romance? Romance is not throw down. I'm going to shag you right here, right in front of this dirty stream, in front of all the characters and NPCs. It's romance. That could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, it sounds like Gooner can just apply to any form of media that people.
Yeah, that's
absorb
not
out
the way
there.
they were using it before. They were very explicit. Now they're just lumping it into everything.
Everything. Now this is the one that gets me. Gooner games attempt to cultivate a strong sense of connection with the player.
Well, does it every game? If you don't have any kind of connection to the damn game, you're not going to play it.
What's the
Leading
point?
to the player feeling like they are emotionally close to the game characters.
Phoebus.
Oh my God, I bond with Disney Dreamlight Valley. Does that mean I'm a gooner?
Oh my God, I felt
mean-
pain. I felt pain when I finished Mass Effect, when I had to say goodbye to the love of my life, to my
Right?
bro Garrus. I had to say goodbye to all of them. Oh my God, does that make me a bad person or a gooner?
Gooners can extend beyond the game itself and
Ugh.
encompass discussions like this one, communities, and fan bases that focus on those elements of the game.
Okay, so now basically gooners are just basic gamers at this point.
Gooners are just basic gamers at this point.
We're all gooners, y'all. We need a flag.
I'm
We
a
need a
gooner. You're a gooner. Wouldn't you like to be a gooner too?
I mean, all right. For those of you that know any men or women out there that even bawled their ass off when they were playing God of War, when they were playing, Dad of War, whatever that one was, I can't tell you how many people I saw crying at the end of that one. All right, I guess they're all gooners too. I guess people with feelings who get emotionally attached to things, whether they're written works in books, a Daga looking at you, a soundtrack or a song that you like that makes you feel things. I'm one of those people, a movie, anything out there. If we're all, you know what, we're all gooners then. If you're not able,
Shout back, hell yeah.
if you're not
Avalon.
able, if you're not able to get attached to something in some way that makes you feel things, unless it's just serving a purpose of just taking your mind off the workday for an hour or two.
Yeah.
If you're not invested in something that is built, intended, and designed to make you invested, then what's the point?
Well, and Psychodorp 9 makes a good point here, because in Baldur's Gate, there's a bear, yeah, and laws and spend love furry bears. They love to go to the bear and they rub their naked bodies all over the furry bear because that's okay.
I love it with honey when you
Well,
make the
Doesn't Asuki basically bend over with some non-binary person in the recent Assassin's Creed?
Yep.
Am I wrong in that? Did we not all see that clip?
Yep.
So what the hell? Y'all are putting these things into these games and then bitching when people watch them and play them and connect with characters. Make it make fucking sense. Why would anyone spend hours a day on something they love if there's not some sort of connection? Even if it's just making the endorphins flow, isn't that the point?
That
Well,
is
remember that these same journalists are the ones that were like, you can't have a relationship with Tali because she's going to have a relationship with Garrus. You can't have a relationship with Miranda because her ass is too big. You can't have they were like, you can't have a relationship with any of these people in Mass Effect, but if you want to go full Caden with the dude at the end in the last game, hey, that's perfectly fine because it's gay butt sex and we're all for gay butt sex. So
Okay, why
there you
is
go.
this is just, and look, I'm not saying all games need to be overly sexual in nature, but what I am saying is, why is gay sex considered okay and not considered goony, but straight sex is somehow, oh my God, evil, we can't have this.
Because Abby Smash is so stunning and brave that it just rules the world. That is so sweet. The Abby Smash scene. Oh my God. It was like, I was like crying.
Well,
It
maybe
was
they
so
need to go and
special.
try and have some straight sex or something, because straight sex
no
is great.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. If one is okay in games, why the fuck isn't the other? And if neither of them are okay, then don't produce a game that has it. There are other games people like that people could go by. Not every gamer's into that. But my God, can we at least be consistent? Got news for you, gaming world. Inconsistency has killed Hollywood. You're next. Get your shit together. Can we just be reasonable about it?
I just think it's really
I
sad.
don't get it.
I don't get it either. I think it's really sad in a comedic sad kind of way when you had all those nasty bitches from Sweet Baby Sweet Baby. Saying, yeah, we're here to destroy the games industry from the inside out. Hey, guess what? We're still fucking here, bitches.
I just, it's like they work so hard to destroy it, and then they get confused, when the gamers are like, y'all have missed the mark.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro gamer, whatever in between, we just want fun games that we can relax and unplug. We like good-looking characters. That doesn't mean we're all pining after fucking pixels.
No, yeah.
Okay, when I see a good-looking male character, it's not like I want to drag him off to my bedroom. No, he just, okay, I'm playing a good-looking guy character or a good-looking girl character.
Exactly.
Even if guys goon about that a little bit, they goon a little bit. Look, I've always said, here is my line in the sand. If you're with me and you're gooning more at pixels than flesh and blood right here, ready and willing, then we've got a problem. Otherwise, I'll goon with you. It's not that big of a deal. Human beings can actually control themselves.
I'll tell you how. Burn it all to the ground and act as if it never existed.
By not being made.
How about you make a character that doesn't waltz into a friggin' a dinner scene and just open a conversation with, so I'm non-binary. What kind of medieval fantasy fucked up creature is going to talk? Like, I mean, give me a goddamn break.
Right.
And you know, this is the issue I have with journalists out there, because they're not journalists. They're just people writing opinion pieces. That's all they're doing.
The main problem with all of it is they're not gamers. They never have been gamers.
Nope.
All they're doing is just trashing something that they know absolutely nothing about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I guarantee you, if those same developers were directors or casting directors for movies, who were they going to choose? They're that's the good-looking stars, because A, it's what we're used to, and B, that's what sells the movies.
But that's the problem, is that over the last decade, Hollywood has infiltrated gaming. Okay, a lot of Hollywood producers are now executives over in the gaming world. So you've got all these executive producers at these companies like EA, BioWare, that make these games, that have access to Hollywood talent. Hey, if you hire me, I can get you all these people to come in and be voice actors and yada, yada, yada. I have all the contacts you need. They also have their own agendas, and they push their own agendas, and that has infected gaming. We've all seen what happens when a good game comes out that has none of this shit involved. Expedition 33. Stellar Blade. Oh my God, what a fat ass. I don't call me a fucking gooner all you want to. I don't give a shit.
I wouldn't care.
Suck it.
What did I say months ago? I said Zero's rubbing his hands together for when that comes to PC, because I'm gonna be all over it, motorboating the shit out of that crap. Sue me. I don't give a fuck. Suck it, bitches.
I think Keith Moncrief from Pop Culture Minefield agrees with you.
Yes, Keith. Yes, y'all. It is what it is. It's okay to say that.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's gay or straight, if you're enjoying it, enjoy it. But my God, can we just keep things in perspective? It's not like these games are triple X porn things. Come on.
No, they're not. I mean,
people have choices.
There's a whole gaming genre for people that are catering just to that particular thing, you know, but like Loki said, the problem is you have a lot of infiltration coming into the industry. And let's face it, when it comes down to sheer numbers, gaming is bigger than Hollywood. It brings in more revenue than anything else does that ever came out of Hollywood, you know. So when you have those people coming in here, that is just another tiny sliver on the pie wheel of game development for people that aren't gamers. You've got marketing, you've got executives, you've got people that do PR, you've got a whole bunch of shit. And the only people that would probably take up a large enough portion on that little pie chart are developers and code writers and anybody that actually, you know, plays games for a living. Nobody else in that company has to be a gamer to understand it. They don't have to be gamers to make them, because they don't make them. They just push the pencils and make the numbers, you know, do whatever they're going to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not going away. There's a fight right now. You see it. And you see how the fans respond, because what Stellar Blade did on PC, almost 200,000 simultaneous gamers for a game that came out a year ago. It came out a year ago. just landed on PC.
Mm.
And it's already kicking the doors down and almost 200,000 people playing simultaneously. It's already done better than all the bullshit crap, stupid shit that they've come out with about and all the rest of that horse shit. The Ubisoft games, it's king. And what does it do? It's got a cool ass chick in it. It's got a decent story. It's not the best story, but it's a decent story. And it looks good and plays great. And you have fun playing it. What's not to like? Oh, well, it's got a hot chick in it. And already the urinalists have walked back there. Oh my God, I can't believe this game was even made. And now they're putting out top 10 tips. The top 10 tips for Stellar Blade. 10 things I wish I knew before I started playing Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade may be indeed be the best game of the year. When last year, all they did was trash it and walk all over it and run their mouths about it. But now it's hot. So they got to be a part of it. And they got to talk about good about it because they want to take it and twist it and turn it into this bullshit that they think is popular when it's not.
Well, too, and it's trying to police the way humans think. And what they don't realize, because like y'all said, most of them aren't gamers. You want to know how the gooning really goes? Nice ass or tits comes up. The guy goes, ooh, looks good, or ooh, thick, or ooh, yeah. And then he goes about 2 minutes later bitching about the battle and focusing on the game.
Yep.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not like it's there and they're constantly, and then it's some sort of epidemic that we have to be careful of. It's one and done. And even women do that. Oh, I look good. Look at me and my cosmetics. Woo! And then we go about playing the game.
Damn right. I mean,
and that's all there is to it. It's done.
I'll give you live numbers right now, ladies and gentlemen. On Friday morning during exam season, when kids should be in school right now, there's already currently almost 173,000 people playing Stellar Blade right now.
Stellar Blade. You braid runner.
Sorry,
braid runner.
It's a great game.
It's fried lights, you blick.
We just to stop China again.
Because they're activists, not gamers.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Gooner Gamer.
Thinking about all this Stellar Blade.
Well, here, I'll give you something to take your mind off that. There you go.
Oh my God!
Choo
choo choo choo cha 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 cha.
Thank you, Man Squatch.
Man Squatch, you're a genius.
He say you braid runner.
You braid runner.
You braid runner. Cell phone and earbud are now cursing the classrooms. Hey, at least I'm not doing Christopher Walken this morning.
Oh my God.
But no,
I bet you good news can't rain all the time. You are fired.
It just goes to show you, it doesn't matter what your characters look like. If your game is good, if the gameplay is addictive and it's fun and it gets those endorphins pumping and it makes you feel like a badass or makes you feel some type of way about something or somebody, the game is doing its job. And you have every right to enjoy it, no matter what the story is or the context or what the F the characters look like. Play what you want to play and enjoy the hell out of it.
Okay, how much time do we have left? We got like
pretty much
a couple minutes. Okay. Favorite Friday the 13th movie. That was great. Great conversation. I love it. Thank you. But before we get out of here, we got to do favorite Friday the 13th movie.
Friday 13th. Friday 13th.
Jason versus Freddy.
Good
Honestly,
choice. Good
Jason versus Freddy. I don't really care for. I mean, the original's great, iconic, but the rest of them, it's like, yeah, okay, you see one slasher, you see them all, but Jason versus Freddy for the win.
It's oh my God, it's Freddy versus Jason. You fucking gooner.
I'm sorry, Freddy versus Jason. My bad. I don't like Freddy. I live on Elm Street. I don't like Freddy, so Freddy's got to go.
Yeah, I know, Fred. Voorhees. Yeah,
my boy.
My boy. That's right. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. Junewong with $5 super chat. He said, I don't get it. If I want a goon, I will go straight to the X-rated games. I recommend Gals Panic, absolute classic. Yeah, and
All
that's
right.
why they have an adult section on Steam.
That is.
Yes, they have an adult section on Steam.
Yeah.
You can go get your Gooner bait and all that shit and have
if
a
somebody
field day.
really wants to goon, they know where to go. I mean,
They know
that's
where
what
to
I'm
go.
saying. Leave the mainstream games fucking alone, please.
And you know
You
what?
know?
They make money too. And if they're all
Yeah.
gooners for backing it on Kickstarter, Subverse, or anything else for that matter,
I might have that.
they're just. I know that. I haven't played. I've seen things, but I haven't played. Okay,
Good game.
Things.
Dave Bob.
There's definitely a strategic aspect and an old
There
school
is.
arcade aspect to the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know that,
Dave-
Loki? I own it. I said I would buy
own
it
it.
like 4 years ago when we got the trailer to it, and it has sat in my library unfinished for like 5 years. So
Because every time he plays it, God kills a kitten or something.
let me real
Anyway.
quick thank June Wong. He says, "What I'll pay to see Men in Tights 2." I'd pay that. I'd pay to see Men in Tights 2.
Hell
And he
yeah.
says, "I don't get it. If I want a goon, I'll go straight to the." Oh yeah, I read that already. Okay, thank you so very much, June Wong, for your $7 in super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And you know what? I mean, it's going to be the last goal of the day, so I might as well play it again. Jason, get busy. Score! Oh my God, the things he does to burlap sacks. Loki's show should be shut down. It's horrible. Have you seen what he does to girls in burlap sacks? That's right.
Dave Bob,
Any-
what's your favorite Friday the 13th movie? Do you have one?
Hey, honestly, I only watched, I think, 2 of them. I watched the very first one, and I watched the one where he was in space.
Oh shit.
Yes. The space one. Yes. Yes. Jason in space. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that one too.
Oh man. Obviously one that was not taking itself seriously.
No.
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 Zero?
I don't know.
They had
It's
I think they had the entire cast of Andromeda on there with them.
Yes,
it was
they
something
did.
like who is that chick where she went topless and her nipples fell off? I forget.
Android chick. She was in Andromeda.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's a tough call because I've always enjoyed the first one. I mean, once the ending gets spoiled, you already know. So that mystique isn't there anymore. I don't know, but sometimes I just kind of lean towards some of the cheesier ones, like Jason Takes Manhattan or Jason Goes to Hell, when literally
Not
all
that
hell
one.
just. I mean, I know it kind of sucks. right?
Jason's
You know,
only in like 2 minutes of the movie.
I know.
It's
so
the only one where he's like, okay, you get like 30 seconds at the beginning, and then you get like
Yeah.
a minute and a half of Jason at the end of the movie, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
if
it's
not
a
that
little-
been, but the whole
it's
like
a little-
body swap shit, where he's in a real person.
Yeah, it's like you could tell. It's like, well, are we gonna bring him back again? Let's maybe like try to do something different, whatever. So I don't know. It's I don't know if I could handpick a favorite. Main reason being, I'd probably have to go and rewatch them all again because it's been ages since I've seen every one of them, let alone in sequential order. But I got a soft spot for a few of them.
So, Soul Assassin says Jason versus Bruce Campbell Ash needs to happen. That was supposed to be at the end of Freddy versus Jason. So when he's walking out of the lake and he's got Freddy's head in his hand, you were supposed to hear the shotgun like, "Yo, dickhead, let's dance," and it was supposed to be Ash.
Team
Yes.
And
Ash.
like, oh my God, setting up, a three-way dance between Freddy,
Team Ash.
Jason,
Team
and-
Ash.
Shop
Bruce Campbell.
is smart.
Team Ash. Jason, I love you. Team Ash.
This is my
Team Ash.
boomstick.
99.99 at Smart.
Oh, that would be
Smart.
just so good.
Mine's got to be either Manhattan or Freddy versus Jason. The unedited, the like long cut of Freddy vs. Jason is pretty damn good, and it's funny, and it's bloody, and it's gory,
Oh.
and I love that. And I love the fact that we get both of them because
Yes.
you knew some absolutely crazy shit was going to kick off with both of them. But if we're
Yeah.
just talking straight line Jason movies, it's Jason Takes Manhattan. When that guy's like boom, 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 and he's like trying to beat the shit out of Jason, Jason's just standing there like, nope, and then punches his head clean off. Oh yeah, absolutely. Great. When those guys like, bitch, what are you doing? And he's like, lifts the mask and they're like, oh no, fuck this. Later, dude. Absolutely funny as hell. There's so many good movies. The one where he comes back, Jason Lives, is also a really, really good one. When they bring him back, because that's when it like went really supernatural. I'm gonna rip this dude's arm off and beat the shit out of him with it.
God.
You know, that's when things elevated. Because for a while it was like, okay, this could really happen. You've got like pig Jason with the brown bag over his head or whatever. You've got in coveralls. You've got some wacky shit like that girl driving off and she's like, oh my God, I'm safe. And then her roof starts ripping off and it's Jason. Yeah, you had some shit like that. But after she sees him like just standing there in the rearview mirror, and then suddenly he's on top of her car trying to get in and shit. But it's not until Jason Lives when they bring him back to life with a lightning strike that it's like, okay, we've got like zombie demon Jason that rips people's shit off and shoves it up their ass.
Yeah.
So.
And hey, shout out to Corey Feldman. Yeah, he was in it too.
He likes it.
He likes Nah, he does this all the time. He likes it.
And he got kicked off of that too. So
yeah, something to do with booger sugar or something. I don't know. You got a little something right there, Corey.
Hey Mikey, you got a little white right there under your nose. Actually, it was Donnie. Never mind. Why is there white powder all over the Donatello mask?
You know that's kind of funny. Because they had white powder donuts in the second Turtles movie too. And Corey wasn't in that one.
Corey wasn't in there.
Oh well. Anyway, we're getting off topic again.
And we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We've gone 6 minutes over. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your views. Thank you for promoting the stream. Thank you for giving us a like. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. These shows could not continue without you. We've got Machiny up next. We're going to send you over there. We've got Culture Casino going on for a 6 minute daily at 9:45. We're going to have one hell of a late show with a very special Friday the 13th intro tonight. I don't want to ruin anything, but it's a Friday the 13th intro. So I hope you're all here. We're going to talk about all of the Friday the 13th movies tonight. So we're going to go through as many of them as we can and talk about them. We actually have a subject for the late show, which will be, my God, a first since Mexican Iron Man left, because Mexican Iron Man was the one that was always like, we need to have a topic, damn it. So we're going to have a topic tonight. Hopefully you guys will join us and hang out. That'll be after Snowdub stream tonight. We've got Backtube. Do we have Backtube tonight, Arwen?
Yes, we have Backtube at 7 p.m. Eastern on Backtube channel. So I hope to see y'all there. It'll be fun. We've had a couple of really fun streams. So
were y'all gooning together?
Oh, we always goon together. Once you goon together, you goon always.
Oh my God, I'm about to goon all over the place then.
On that note, guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak from and enter. And if you report anybody, report him. It's his fault. It's not mine. Blame Canada. Have a great Friday, folks.
Mwah,
Yeah,
bye,
you're
y'all.
right. I did say blame Canada. Yes. It's y'all. It's all yours fault. It's all your fault. We always blame Canada. Blame Canada.
How about you show some goddamn respect, buddy? Respect is what it's all about.
Comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.